Before we start today's video, check out our affiliate links in the description down below. These can make some great gifts with the holiday season just around the corner, or even a gift for yourself. It supports the channel at no extra cost of you. Thanks so much. May the force be with you, and enjoy the video.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing the future of Star Wars TV on Disney+. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from ScreenRant.com as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Either you live under a rock or you have heard the news of that the Acolyte has not been renewed for a second season, seemingly being canceled now. It has left some future doubts and questions and remarks for what the future of Star Wars TV, especially with on the streamer of Disney+, may hold. So here's what we're anticipating. Star Wars has officially canceled The Acolyte for its season 2, as I have mentioned, which throws into the question of what the future of Star Wars Disney+ TV shows will look like. The Acolyte was the newest addition to a galaxy far, far away with Star Wars movies and TV shows, and many fans were actually anticipating that a second season was going to be announced any day now. Although, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your stance on it, let me know in the comments down below, it has actually had the exact opposite of that. Although the show was certainly met with its considerable backlash, controversy, and even review bombing, many actually enjoyed the show still at the end of the day. Moreover, however, though, The Acolyte's showrunner, Leslye Headland, constantly teased a second season in interviews and multiple references that were made by the franchise itself in The Acolyte's first season, suggesting that season 2 would be coming. In truth, The Acolyte wasn't commonly considered one of Star Wars' best TV shows, but it is still performed. But it was also, nonetheless, a surprise that Star Wars also confirmed the show wouldn't be returning for a second season. Now, to clear the air, Star Wars themselves, Lucasfilm, Disney, haven't actually said that a second season isn't happening. That comes from another report from Deadline.com. That's enough about The Acolyte though, however. Let's discuss what it may mean and how it's going to impact future Disney+ Star Wars shows. So for one, it has appeared, and it does seem, according to many Star Wars fans, that Disney is kind of putting less of a halt to many of their upcoming TV shows. Lucasfilm has been reducing its TV outlet. Star Wars has put out some truly brilliant TV shows in the recent years. While maybe the Book of Boba Fett was not largely well received, The Mandalorian and Andor have both become quite beloved in the franchise. Other shows like Ahsoka and Obi-Wan Kenobi both had significant fanfare around them as well. In fact, Ahsoka and Obi-Wan Kenobi were particularly exciting for Star Wars audiences because they saw the return of Anakin Skywalker actor Hayden Christensen himself, as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi actor Ewan McGregor in the Star Wars screen once again. The Ahsoka show also, of course, had offered pretty much a continuation for Star Wars Rebels for the fans of that animated show, and of course, yeah, also translated the character of Ahsoka into live action and a lot of her other counterparts, continuing on her story there as well. Nevertheless, though, Lucasfilm's TV show output certainly seems to be slowing down a bit, it seems. I don't really want to talk about it. I feel like I've actually kind of been beating around the bush around it, but it does seem like that is actually the case. This year, the franchise will only release 2 live-action TV shows, The Acolyte and Skeleton Crew. Clearly, The Acolyte was met with those mixed reactions, and to say the least, I myself haven't actually finished The Acolyte. I think I got to like episode 4 or 5. It's not that I lost interest, it's that I lost time. And yeah, I haven't really found the time to go back and settle down and actually finish it all the way through. And honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if I want to. Anyway, also Skeleton Crew is next in line, coming out December 3rd with its episode 1 premiere, and it's a bit unclear of how the show is going to perform. For one, Skeleton Crew is marketed towards kids, believe it or not. The Skeleton Crew trailer shows some promise though, with brand new characters and a unique coming-of-age storyline featuring a mysterious Jedi-like character, yet some are already voicing their concerns and opinions at that. Aside from this year and the output of Star Wars television, there was also the animated Bad Batch's third and final season we also received this year, and Tales of the Empire. We're anticipating, fingers crossed, Tales of the Jedi Season 2 to be coming out sometime in the fall, maybe around October or November, but even then, it's a little iffy on that forefront as well. It's a bit confusing, honestly, because a lot of fans are coming forward and saying, isn't that what's Tales of the Empire was supposed to be, is essentially that second season to Tales of the Jedi. It's kind of all in question. I would still hope that we would still be getting Tales of the Jedi Season 2 coming out a little bit later this year, but nonetheless, that's another discussion for another video. In 2025, speaking of the future, Andor Season 2 is the only confirmed live-action TV series releasing amongst Star Wars shows on Disney+. Of course, Ahsoka Season 2 is also confirmed to be in the works, but we're not anticipating for it to be releasing next year. If for anything, that's probably when they're actually going to start filming in its production. So it's currently unknown when that's going to be released. With the Acolyte not being renewed for a second season, and The Mandalorian Season 4 still being a bit of a question mark, it seems that Season 4 of The Mandalorian will be coming out after the movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu movie in 2026, maybe late 2026, or maybe even 2027, is where we'll see the fourth season of that Disney Plus show. It isn't quite clear what will be coming out next for Star Wars live action TV shows following both of those other projects, Andor and Ahsoka, with their second seasons. That is kind of the unfortunate truth, though, however, to it, looking at it from a wider scope, is that Andor Season 2 is the only confirmed live action TV series to be releasing next year. Presumably, Lucasfilm could also have any number of projects in the works, like they kind of did give us a bit of a surprise release with the Tales of the Empire show. We didn't really caught any wind of that, but if there's our live action TV shows that haven't been announced, a 2025 release date seems rather unlikely, unless again it was kind of something that was very much heavily kept under wraps. If another live-action TV show was going to be released in 2025 alongside Andor Season 2, it would need to start filming like yesterday. This may prove particularly problematic for Star Wars' release slate of next year. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. Maybe it's better to have a bit of a hiatus before they return to the silver screen with its theatrical release of The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. My last concern and disappointment, as I've already touched on at the beginning of this video, would be any continuation of something Star Wars animated. Of course, I'm pretty sure we're still getting Star Wars Visions Season 3, but I'm talking something along the lines of like the next Bad Batch or the next Star Wars Rebels, the next Clone Wars, essentially. Anyway, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.